All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. It has just ended at Leeds United. At Ellen Road, Leeds United 1, Norwich City 0. I mean, I don't know how that has ended 1-0. Leeds United didn't necessarily play awful, but we weren't really at the races at all in the second half. But before we do get into the match reaction, as always, guys, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 200 likes on this live stream. It's a new sort of thing I'm trying to do. Maybe I know Joe and all the other people do lives after the game, so I thought I'd just give it a go myself. So yeah, smash that like button, reply in the chat and stuff, all the comments. Also subscribe if you're new. We have finally hit 13,000 subscribers. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for subscribing, and also comment today. Your man of the match for me, it's got to be Joe Rodon. It has to be Joe Rodon. I don't know about anyone else in the chat right now or in the comments. Joe Rodon for me was absolutely brilliant. I mean, I'm chuffed with the win. We closed the gap onto second, but the thing is, it wasn't the easiest game. It really wasn't at all. Leeds United did make things hard for themselves. But what I do like to say, as always in these, I like to give credit to Norwich City. I do, and I thought they came to Leeds today with a bit of toughness, a bit of they show that they could give us a bit, but in the end, Leeds United were just better in the end. I mean, Joe Rodon, how good is that man? Joe Rodon is absolutely fantastic. I mean, each game he just gets better. We need to sign that man on a permanent 100%. We need to get that man signed up. I thought tonight, Dan James, I mean, until he had to go off injured, was perfect. I thought he was decent. Lovely little delivery for the goal for Bamford. Again, Bamford getting 4 and 5 now, I believe, in 2024. He has found his form in 2024. But no, I mean, it wasn't the easiest game for Leeds United. At the end of the day, we got the 3 points, and that's all that was needed. And I'm very chuffed with that. Very chuffed with the 3 points. And I think, performances at this point of the season don't matter. They really don't. It was well earned point or 3 points, should I say, not a point. Well earned points on the board, and like I said, we closed gap to second, which is exactly what we need. I thought Firpo again. He's found his form in 2024. I thought he was brilliant. There was no real massive. I mean, there was clear cut chances tonight from Leeds United, but there wasn't loads. There really wasn't loads at all for Leeds. We tried to do too much. Sometimes I think Rutter did. He actually had a very good game, Rutter, but sometimes needs to know when to just pass it, when to release it. When it's getting to them dying stages, you don't want to be doing the tricky stuff, the fancy stuff. But there we go. That's just how Rutter plays. Meslier still worries me. Meslier really, really does worry me. Just from set pieces and everything else like that, he really worries me. I just don't know what he's doing sometimes. He acts like he doesn't have hands, Elan Meslier, and sometimes I just want him to, I don't know, I just want him to catch the ball and not punch everything. He looks like a child in goal sometimes, Meslier, and luckily due to Ampadu, Joe Rodon, Archie, and Firpo, we didn't have a lot to do tonight. But I think if, it shows, I think there was a stat the other day that it was mental. It kind of just, I can't remember exactly the figures right now, but, we're getting away with stuff with Meslier in goal. That's all I can say. But Archie Gray was fantastic at right back. He's gone off injured. I think what this shows tonight is we need more defenders. Obviously, we need more defenders. That's what we need. We've been crying out for defenders. We need centre backs. We need right backs. We need left backs. But Archie tonight, I thought he was fantastic when he, there was one where it was like a 4-on-2 or something. And Archie Gray got back, recovered very well, and got that ball back. And, playing out of position, whatever we can say, he's done very well back there. Joe Rodon, you got to sign him on a permanent. He is fantastic. He gives no shits for anyone. He absolutely smacks it in there. He's demanding the ball. He's yelling at players. You don't often get that from a lone player, and he's bought into the Leeds United hype, and I absolutely love him for that. So fair play, Joe Rodon. Ampadu, giving captain vibes. I know he's got the captain armband, but he's really given it. And I think he's fantastic. Just at the end there where Norwich had a free kick right at the end, maybe just scrape a point to maybe a well-earned point for them. They get the ball clear and he's high-fiving Liam Cooper and he's slapping Firpo. Not actually physically, he's not hurting him. But yeah, it shows the captain. Firpo, looking like a complete different character, really is. He's bombing down that left-hand side each time, overlapping Somerville, defensively looks sharper. Absolutely love it. I thought Kamara was fantastic tonight, breaking up the play. Gruev had a quieter game, but still, them little passes into the pockets of centre backs or midfielders and attackers and stuff. I think he does great at. Somerville, I think he's getting a bit overshadowed at the moment by the likes of Dan James and Bamford, who are coming in and scoring the goals, which is good. We're showing as a team we're not a one-trick pony, which I really like. That's what we're showing. Thank you for everyone typing in the chat. We were lucky, says Paul. Free falling said that was a good 3 points. Norwich will take points off the top teams. Completely agree. Bamford with a Mortal Kombat bicycle kick. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying there, Toby. And 5 wins on the trot. There'll be still fans not happy. No, exactly. I'm very happy with the points. I mean, the performance wasn't the best, but Norwich are a decent side. Norwich are a decent side. If they won that tonight, they would have gone into the playoffs. So you need to take things into account, and we're still unbeaten at Ellen Road, and we're no, next game. Well, we're coming up to February, and that's absolutely brilliant. We're closing the gap. We play again before Ipswich and Southampton play, so we could be in second by the time they kick a ball. We just, need to keep this form up. And what I saw a bit tonight was a bit of an aura from Leeds United, a bit like we're not going to lose this. I know it was a bit shaky, and we were lucky maybe in the end to get all 3 points, but we still did. So I think fans just need to remember, that's not bad at all. We're just picking, we haven't played our best and we've got 3 points. That's when you're in a good promotion hunt. That's when you're a good promotion team, because under Marcelo Bielsa, we didn't play the best every week. Yes, we played, 9 times out of 10 we played well, but we still had them dud games. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers, what game was it where we won 1-0? It was an own goal and it was one at Wigan. Was it Wigan? Oh, I mean, that game alone nearly just put me into, I don't know, cardiac arrest. It was awful. But Ronnie Thompson says a clinical win. That's what the championship is all about, grinding out results. Exactly what I mean. It doesn't have to be performance of the week every week. It doesn't. And we got the points tonight, and that's exactly what we need right now. I don't care if we play tiki-taka and like you lose a game. It's not good. 1 goal conceded in 5, says AB. I didn't know that. See, again, fantastic. Do you think Archie is out twice off the pitch with staff? I think we need to sign a right back, Toby. I really do. I think that's evident that we need right backs anyway. But I think, even more than ever now, we need right backs. Chris says, great 3 points. 1-0 wins are vital. Well done, boys. Exactly. Them 1-0 wins mean a lot. And it's 3 more points towards the top 2. And we're closing the gap on the top 2. And I absolutely love it. Going on with more player ratings, so I said Somerville still needs to just find a bit more. I mean, he's had a fantastic season, been player of the season, probably been player of the championship, Somerville. The last few games, I feel like he's getting overshadowed a bit. But like I said, it's good. We're not a one-trick pony. We're not just passing it to Somerville, and he has to do everything. Everyone's chipping in now, which is fantastic. Ruta, fantastic again, but he does need to know when and when not to do the skills. I think we can all agree that tonight, probably sometimes we had heart and mouth where we're like, okay, you've done one, now put it off to Bamford. You've done one, now put it off to Dan James. He does one and then he thinks he can keep going. Sometimes he can, sometimes he loses it, which, I think that will mature. He's still a young footballer and he will know decision making. Farke will be barking at him. You don't want to take his flair away from him, but I think decision making sometimes has to be that tad bit better from Jorginho Ruta. But at the end of the day, we didn't lose the game. So let's not stop him doing that. Dan James, until he went off injured, I mean, was brilliant again. He's having a fantastic season. What an assist for Bamford's goal. Whipped it in on the head of Bamford. And I hope Dan James isn't out for too long. When Anthony came on, I thought he was okay, but he wasn't brilliant. Fair play to Anthony to come back so soon after the passing of his mum, and everyone here at the Ollieward channel. I know you guys as well. Wish that man, everything, and wish his family everything. Sending love to Jaden and all his family. But yeah, it's just, I don't think he was 100% at it, but there was maybe an excuse there, back of the mind things going on, off the field things, which I can relate to and I understand completely. I thought Bamford done a hell of a lot of work again tonight. He did. And I think sometimes the running, people don't understand the running, the closing down of defenders comes into to account. It really does. It puts defenders under pressure, and them little off the ball runs can be brilliant. And Bamford, let's talk about him. Another goal, 4 and 5 for him, finding his form. I was one that completely wrote out Bamford. Didn't want him in the team at all. He's proved me wrong. He's proved probably a lot of you wrong as well. How good has Bamford been? He's been fantastic in 2024. He really has. The running around, the goal scoring. He's understanding Ruta and he's understanding Somerville a bit now. He's quicker with it. The little 1-2s, the little flicks. He's on their wavelength now. I thought when he first came in, he kind of looked like an old man playing with kids. He really did. Not like that, but he really did. The ref wanted to play Norwich. Wanted to play till Norwich scored. Yeah, literally, CB, that it did feel a bit like that tonight. Meslier, do you need to question the goalkeeper coach and stuff in terms of the feedback they're giving him in works and cross? I don't think Meslier is good enough. I really don't. I watch him week in, week out now, and I just question. He looks like a little boy in goal sometimes, and I do like Melier as a bloke, and he's a decent shot stopper, but he's got no presence in the goal. For corners, I get scared each time. If it wasn't for Joe Rodon half the time, we concede a lot more set pieces. That's all I can say. But overall tonight, we weren't fantastic. We really weren't, but we got the job done, and that's all Leeds United needed to do tonight. And then we've got an FA Cup game against Plymouth. Chuck a few more youngsters, rotate the squad because there's not a massive squad there, but we need to bring in some faces. We've got about 7 days left of the January transfer window, and we haven't signed anyone yet. We need defenders, we need right backs, we need left backs, we need centre backs. Probably need a number 10, maybe. I don't know. We just need players. We need a squad. Since Ayling and Spence and the whole Charlie Cresswell situation is happening, we've been left short. So let's hope we can get some faces in and Leeds United will be okay. Make some rotation for Plymouth, and then we go again against Bristol City Friday night. And that's going to be a huge game. But like I said, if we beat them, we're second place before Southampton, Ipswich even kick a ball. But that's for the future. I'm happy now. We got the job done. I love performances like that. Well, I don't like performances like that. I like results like that where, it's a great result, but the performance wasn't 100% there. There was a bit of fatigue in there. You can tell they're a small squad. There was fatigue in there tonight, but they grinded out. They got the 3 points. Leeds United continue marching on, and, they continue that top two chase. And I absolutely love that for Leeds United. But guys, thank you all for joining the stream. I don't know if I'm going to do this every week. If you guys do enjoy it, I love speaking to you guys in the comments. My nerves are shredded. It's all about getting the job done. Yeah, you're right, Ronnie and Lawrence. Great result. We need to kick on to Bristol next up. Keep the focus, boys. Guys, you guys have been excellent. And if you're watching this not live, be sure to smash that like button. You guys as well in the chat right now. There's nearly 80 of you in here. Smash that like button right now. Also subscribe if you're new. We've smashed 13,000 subscribers. So thank you all for that. We're going for 14k now. And comment your man of the match tonight. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. And I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery.